Guess who's back at it again with the minimal level Yiik IV. I'd like to start off this section's commentary by clarifying the following point. That being that 1, I'm shiny hunting Darkrai in the background, and I just stated something to do in the background of shiny hunting Darkrai. And 2, well, I can't check the auto because I seem to have misplaced my phone. One moment, please. Oh, here it is. The second point, aside from Blackjack, my sister's cat being super cute, but also constantly underfoot, and that makes me anxious, is that, we've made a backup save. I've made a backup on my main save just in case I had to save over one of them, and I've made a backup of this save. Just testing the audio. But yeah, we've made a backup save so that because chapter 4, like before we enter the Eccentric Mine Dungeon, is our last big chance before they start actually counting to do everything. So if we want to do any side quests or any of the monster dens that are available at this point before basically everything goes to shit and everything takes one of our limited days, we're going to return here. This is our backup save if we need to reroute everything. Like, because otherwise we're wasting days and that's suboptimal. And if we need to play all that optimally anywho, we're going to want to have all the days available, so we're going to want to do everything before we begin chapter 5. I'm going to be lazy and beat on it, but if we need to like redo anything, we have this save here in slot 3. We're just going right in slot 4. I'm going to keep resetting for shiny Darkrai. And if this cat bites my chair again, he's getting kicked out. He's trying to handle my chair, and obviously I can't have that. I guess I'll give him the hiking stick. I don't even know where I got that, to be honest. Mystical Ultimate LP Dungeon is incredibly good for Alex. I think that's his, honestly, best weapon at this point. We're just gonna blitz through chapter 4. Like, we're gonna have Rory and Vela and Michael. There's no, like, super duper difficult fights in chapter 4. I remember, like, I had a little bit of trouble finding all the kids in the mall. Or, like, something like that. But, you know, it's really, like, not a big deal. Alex has joined the party like he's the outsider. He is. What now? I don't actually remember what to do from here. Oh.
Hey there, gamer. Hey there, gamer.
Was this quest always in the game? What now? I don't actually remember what to do from here. Did I just discover something? I ain't fucking with this right now. Actually, I don't really care. But if you know if there's still a new ending people are looking for, then you know that might be something. Like I did not find that before. How do I progress the game from this point? I genuinely don't remember what the fuck to do. Oh, the radio tower, right. Idiot. I like how the intense music plays even though at this point there's no enemies left in this area. Wait. Shit. Wait. No, we need to leave this one alive actually. Remember I said that we can get infinite money from any encounter with a UFO? Well, apparently this is a UFO encounter that's still alive, so we're going to want to leave this alone actually. We want to leave this here in case we need infinite money later. So we're just going to go and remember that that's there from here on. Also, no, I haven't gotten shiny Darkrai. Thank you for asking. No one's gonna watch this shit. I spent a few months working on a Project Global Pokemon video. No one watched that shit. Honestly, it was kind of upset me. Soured my mood. Today was not my day, but it's over now. So, tomorrow's gonna be better. I got nothing to worry about tomorrow. You just hang out with my bros and just friends and just kind of take a me day, you know. And maybe I'll get shiny Darkrai tonight or tomorrow. That would certainly lift my mood. For everyone. Oh yeah, she's gonna be level 5, isn't she? Wait, can I lose this battle? There is a non-zero chance that Essentially joins at a higher level, and if she does, it will be incredibly funny. Well, I guess even at low level, you can't really lose this one, so we're fine. Let me make sure the audio mixing is good here. Yeah, you can hear me just fine on the stream.
You guys okay? What just? Holy!
Are you guys okay? We need to yap more. Listen, I like this game now that IV's come out. I do, but I've seen that. I've played this game before. I'm not here for the story right now. I'm here to dunk on the balance for the funny. I'm here for fun. And the story is fun to figure out about with the new IV stuff. It really does add a lot to think about. But again, that's not the current objective. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Anywho. Wait, actually I feel it does make sense. And now we have to make sure we're nice to Rory.
Hey Alex, do you have a minute?
What's up?
I was wondering, there's been something on my mind.
Yeah, we have to make sure we're nice to Rory, because if Rory kills himself, we're so
I don't
cooked.
know, I'm just,
Take your time.
well, thinking about my sister was a, and he had planned, and
Bad thing. You don't have your. We can't. If you would be.
yeah, let's go find the answer or something.
Sammy looking at me like I know what you are. That's a meme I stole.
Let's.
Wait, doesn't the new lore imply that Alex and Rory are half brothers? Oh, that makes that so much worse.
I knew inside. I knew. Inside my.
I don't think either of them would necessarily know that though. Rory might know. Rory might know, Alex might not. That would at least make it at least less bad for Alex to try to do that from his because he didn't know, you know. That's still pretty fucked, but he's less responsible for that aspect of it. But it's still really bad regardless. That's bad doesn't mean acceptable. Give me some smoke bombs. Oh, we're low on smoke bombs. That's kind of a problem actually. Anywho. If anyone knows why Jocasta was there, I'm gonna ask in the Discord about that later, maybe. Cause I'm genuinely really curious about that. I had no idea that was there. Alright, so now we gotta find everyone again. Still no luck on the shiny hunt by the by. I hate Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. How do you make a remake worse than the original game, dude? I swear. I'm so bitter about that. At least Duchess Arceus was peak. Wait. Bella's not at the arcade? What? It's the only place that's... I genuinely don't remember what to do here. It's been too long since I've played this. I say that like I didn't just play literally 2 fucking months ago. Oh, there she is. Bella, we need to... Bella, you're the next plot trigger. Let's go.
I love I like things, but like
I never thought of it. Always meant. You know. I don't miss. I don't think I'm great. Maybe dream. Nah, if only
what's that thing?
we're sad. Can I ask you?
Go for it, Ginger.
What was your?
Wow, things are.
I genuinely really like the sword up about Bella's parallel world. It'd be really interesting
What is it?
if we could explore parallel worlds in the game, but I think the ending of the game implies that there's not parallel worlds, or that the parallel worlds no longer exist. It's a little unclear what Yiik 2 is implying with that. I understood the ending was about Alex not being forgiven because he deserves it, because again, as the game puts it, it's like a gift. And I hope he becomes better. It's implied that he has the chance to become a better person after that, which, you know, hope he does. I am emotionally invested in his character. But
Maybe it was.
Well, but yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, that's not.
you know,
She isn't.
here's a he asked every.
Wait. Okay, this is perfect.
Well, I mean,
We're gonna need a...
no. How do you expect? I don't even have.
Damn.
Claudio has a. He's a bit older than us, so it makes sense. Not usually a good.
Yeah, you know, lately, when I was a kid, I never know...
That's how I. Maybe you're.
No, Shiny Darkrai. Run back to that. Bella joined the party. She's actually gonna be super important to our strategies. So where's my man's Claudio at? Where my man's at? There's my man it's at.
Hey,
I like how Claudio is just here.
Yeah, I never...
I own it.
You own it?
Yeah, I own my grand. Every time you buy,
I had no idea.
so what's up, man?
Well, Rory put up... Once we get a credit...
Yeah, sure.
No.
No idea.
Let's see here.
I've just been...
So, you want
Oh,
easy?
not really. Bella pointed...
What would you like to know? I'll let you ask 2 questions.
Which one did I not ask in my first playthrough?
Really, Alex? I let you ask me any. Look, I'm more than that terrible thing that I don't want to sound rude, but I don't understand. Am I supposed to continue? I am. I was a kid when that happened.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I swear half the time I forget I have one. But she's a lot like you. Easy to talk to, funny.
Where is
Who knows? Can't remember.
Oh, that's
I want to
foreshadowing.
know about my out last Christmas. We stayed. I remember.
Oh wait, the hula hoops was the thing I forgot to ask about last fight. No wait, I did ask about the hula hoops. I intentionally didn't ask about her brother. But like, yeah, that's foreshadowing that the fact that like his sister's identity seems to have like half repressed that fact. Let's see here. Who else is in town that I need to grab? I think the only other person in town would be Michael. I have no idea where Michael would be though. Guess I can check on him. Like, I think I'm gonna draw my backup save after we pick up Rory, actually, because like that's gonna save us a lot of time if we need to use it. Oh hey Dairy Sweets, how's it hanging? If you're here to ask about Nonsensical 2, you're welcome. If you're here to ask about Nonsensical 2, eventually. Next question. I should really work on that soon. Wait, did I forget something? What am I forgetting? The fuck am I forgetting? Oh, there he is.
Hey, man.
So, you down?
Yeah.
Okay, Claudio?
Okay, so.
No.
I probably just like code versus nonsensical to face all the sprites, but like looking at his face all the sprites always makes my brain like worm squiggle. My brain doesn't like it. I don't know why.
Oh,
So where to?
Where to? Stick drift. Where to? I don't know. Let's see where the stick drift takes me. Let's go get Rory. Let's try to get her for the best character. And then there is no nonsensical 71. Nonsensical is only gonna go to free games, dude. Like, it's intent. Like, I might do a couple non-numbered entries, like this bullshit. Now you're getting into the spirits of things, Derry. But yeah, Nonsensical Free is intended to be the last game on the Nonsensical plotline. That's where you're actually gonna get to meet Yato Prime and shit. And the protagonist is going to be Brad. So, it's based on this old script I have, and like, I've just been workshopping it. So yeah, Nonsensical Free is the last Nonsensical game. Let's go ahead and set my party up. Second verse, same as the first. Should have another seamstress somewhere for Michael here. Well, actually, no. We've been over this. Chandra's actually better than Michael, unfortunately. Michael has a gun and he's not even the best character, dude. Okay, so we're gonna drop our backup save here since, like, that's now gonna be far less, walking around and shit. Indeed, Derry, it is quite Sigma. I've never been fully sure what Sigma means, to be honest, but who cares? We got what we needed. Our backup save is perfectly set. I don't know what Jocasta was about earlier, still.
So where to?
Yeah, going ahead, Derry. But, if you could ask DNA Gear first, as he was planning on doing the same thing. So you're gonna want to ask DNA Gear before you do that. He might want to work with you on it, actually. So speak to DNA Gear before you do anything, but you have my permission.
I don't want. Because we. Okay.
Just make sure you get gears first.
What are those kids doing with this? Doesn't.
So the soul.
Don't the only court.
I was thinking of like doing that actually in Ace of Hearts when it's done.
Okay. Sounds. Wait.
But I think if I mod Ace of Hearts, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the Heartless characters to it and call it Heartless Edition. Kind of like the Infinity of Folds of Ace of Hearts. Add a bit of new content. My plan was that like add a third route where like if you walk left out of the out of the first area, you can find the convoy from Heartless and recruit Cole. And like in certain routes, Cole will attack Romeo and you'll have to kill him because Cole's a fucking asshole. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, I remember actually getting stuck at this bit for a minute. It was not very enjoyable. I think I'm about to get stuck again, fellas, because I don't actually remember. Thank you. But yeah, I think I'm about to get stuck again because I don't actually remember how to do this puzzle. Because like you gotta find the fucking rat kids. I genuinely don't remember what to do here. I've not been paying attention to what's been going on in this game because like right now it's just a bunch running around. I know I'm supposed to find the like fucking rats, but I can't actually remember where they hide. I remember I had to look it up to get past this like in my first playthrough, and I can't remember like why it was not smart TM. I might be losing my mind though, but I thought this was. I mentioned that this could happen, but. They always have those, like, freaking cars in the middle of malls. You ever notice that? Like, there's a couple cars that, like, I think they're trying to sell in the middle of my mall. And it's just like, who's gonna buy a car from a mall? Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if MU is ever actually going to come out. The thing is that I'm not even all that excited for MU for Least of the Pointless because I'm here for the plot, right? That's my deal. I want lore, I want characters, I want themes, right? Least of the Pointless is just waiting like we've waited 9 years for it. It's essentially going to be the same plot, the same cliffhanger. And like maybe the new content will expand on the existing theme, but we're not going to learn any more about what happens to Alex after the end of the game and the cat's back. I genuinely don't remember what to fucking do here. Well, time to Google it. Yiik mall rats. I can't. Yeah, Cat's being a baby. He just wants scritches. And I'm just gonna pull up this guy by Windstorm Wanderer. Whoever, I don't know who that is, but hope he's doing well. He's got like 10k subs, so good for him. If you wanna go sub to him for whatever reason. Let's see. So he does. Let's see here. What's the point where he's actually at the mall for this video? Come on. Ah, here we are. Yes, I am having to look this up because like I'm too stupid to remember where the mall rats actually go in this section. And this cat's just being a baby. Anytime I'm not petting him, he's crying. Off he goes to do shenanigans, I'm sure. He has a tendency to bite plastic. No one knows why. I know. Wait a minute. Why did I miss something that obvious? No, I did not. So the video I was watching, I missed the part of it apparently. Actually, you know what? It'd be funny if this works. It doesn't. Cat in my lap, and he is fat. That takes always been a little bit overweight for like as long as I've known this cat. No one knows why. They make sure to only feed him a very specific amount. He must be getting food from somewhere, but he doesn't even leave the house, so I don't know where he's getting more food from. I never feed him. It's not my cat. Even if I wanted to give him a little bit of a treat, a little bit of table scrap, I respect these people enough not to feed their cat behind their back. So it's like I don't know where he's getting the excess food. So like, if we assume that Alex never met Sammy, does this imply Dolly is his cat that he's eating around? Like, I'm gonna like go back to like, watching that video and see if I can figure out what the fuck to do here. Also, for anyone wondering, yes, oh wait, hold on, I think I saw what to do. Also, for anyone wondering, I still do not have shiny Darkrai. And yes, I'm still doing encounters, albeit a little bit slowly. I might genuinely be losing my fucking marbles doing this shit. Maybe I have to look at some other stream just to figure out where the hell to go. Oh. Found it. I found it in the video. It should be right here. That was a little tricky to spot, I'll be honest. Like, that was just skill issue though. I'm not blaming the game for that, but it's like... If I recall, we then dolly this. We should be good, I think. Once again, this section's not be for way too long. So I'm gonna go pull up my own stream on my phone so I can see chat. Chat could have been saying shit and I would have no idea. You could just like there you could just have that be a nonsensical game. Like you can like add, you can like have it be canon to the Yotto cult. Just don't portray or kill off Yotto Prime, and I'll even consider it canon to nonsensical. Unless it does something like egregiously contradictory to my game, but I'll still respect what you made.
Oh god, no.
But like basically, I don't mind other people doing things that fit into nonsensical lore. I just need Yotto Prime alive for the ending.
I'll ignore that one for now, Mike.
Okay, so am I all that worried about this? No. Well, we already know we're going to be using the DPS 4-way cannon. This will basically heal up our PP to the maximum. Oh, this might hurt. Holy shit, this thing's fucking fast, dude. It's fast enough to like actually properly attack us. Never mind, it's not as fast as I thought actually. There's the Carter Jam. Let's see, skill, spread item. You want out, Blackjack? I mean, you don't have to leave though, buddy. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I don't like it. Are they invincible for a bit? Is that what's going on here? Apparently only partially. Because, like, it still worked. I mean, Chandra, I guess you can attack. Like, the fuck else you gonna do, right? Yeah, like, all the music in this game is, like, genuinely kind of good, though. I'm gonna suture myself up. Holy moly. Speaking of suture is something up. Okay, now we get to actually do damage. Oh, Sutra. Well, I guess I'll just use the Seamstress for now, just to get some health back. Don't. What we've learned today is don't fucking Sutra Rory, okay? It doesn't work. Let's just get rid of this real quick. Oh, we need to Sutra her now. I mean, it's the ultimate strategy. Of course I'm gonna have Rory suture everyone. Roy just like Yick, but the ending is that Rory actually secretly wants to be a physician. Like he wants to be a doctor. That's like always secretly been his dream. So the problem right now is that if we cartridge down Rory, we're going to block the salt that had golden spoon in it, and we can't have that, so we're just gonna keep suturing Chandra up. Luckily, it seems like they just really, I think they're racist. I think they keep attacking Chandra because they're racist. I can't think of another reason they would do this. Uh-oh. Holy. Actually, I think we're going to give her a double cheese. Now I'm hungry. I want spaghetti.
It's delicious.
Oh, so that overwrote Silver Spoon. So we're gonna be here a while, actually. Like, that's so like I just learned interesting, and by which I mean really terrible interaction, where you can apparently override the slot that has Silver Spoon in it. What this essentially means gameplay wise is that we can eat shit. Um. Yep, just normal day in Yiik. Just a normal day of yicking out.
Look out for number one.
Oh my god, they. I was joking about them being racist at first, but now I'm not so sure. Me still shiny hunting fucking Darkrai in the background.
Chandra.
I can't believe I just screwed myself so hard with that fucking thing.
Chandra. Look out for number one.
Oh god.
Chandra. Chandra. Chandra.
The secret lord at Rory studied medicine.
Look out for number
God, our speed is so much lower than these guys. Like, we can't do shit, man. We really can't. How many times have they attacked since, like, anyone aside from, like, Rory that did anything? Seriously. We need, to restore our PP. I'm gonna use a fountain soda here to help fully restore it because it's used 3 times over. There's Seamstress to help Chandra.
Chandra.
Based.
Chandra. Look out for number one.
I was kidding about the racism, but I no longer am. These characters might genuinely be racist. Chandra keeps taking like 100 damage a hit, and it's really funny. Like, they're like so determined to murder Chandra, and it's just like, dog, it's not. You're not killing the like. You're not killing like. Oh, shit. Me talking that like you're not gonna kill Chandra. Let it go, and then she immediately dies. Yeah, if Sutra wasn't so easy to spam, we'd have lost this fucking hours ago. I don't think this run would have even been possible. Nerf Sutra. Please don't actually. I would never emotionally recover. Oh, Claudio's here. Oh. Of course they go, the second the black guy appears. At this point, this isn't even about the android anymore. We just want to kick their ass because they're racist, and racists always have it coming. Claudio, you might want to jump out of here. They're racist. You don't want to deal with this shit. I remember I had this co-worker a couple years ago. She got fired for it. She was homophobic. Fuck that bitch. She had the gall to still show up to the store after she got fired for calling Danny, my manager, the F slur. The audacity of that bitch, I swear. Like, I'm genuinely, like, a little bit angry when I think about it, because, like, what, like, you know, I had my gripes about the guy at the time. You know, he wasn't good at first impressions, but he's overall a pretty great guy. Like, but genuinely, the fucking audacity on that bitch. Hope she became a better person. If she hasn't, I hope she's, like, fucking suffering. What? Preferably she became a better person, but if not, you know, hope karma comes for her. Oh, Claudio's. like, yeah. I was just rambling about this homophobic bitch I used to work with. I like how like I fucked up the like golden spoon thing because I didn't know how Sutra interacted with the mechanic, but I'm still managing to win this shit. God damn it. Oh hey, it's the worst character. I'm not talking gameplay, I'm talking lore wise. We're gonna keep him alive, not because he's useful, but because like having a warm body is better than no one at all. What happened to my cat burger this guy? Oh, true though, cool dude, true. I mean, she kind of always gave off red flags, but I didn't expect her to do that. I expected her to just like, you know, kind of have been having a rough week. I've had coworkers that like I normally like have a rough week and snap at me. I'm not gonna say any names out of respect, not out of like trying to protect him, but because like I don't think he deserves to like suffer for it. Because like he was going through a rough time at the time. But I had this one coworker who just completely snapped at me one day. Not to say I took it well, I was in the wrong there too because of my reaction. But it was like I learned that he was having a tough time, so it's like I'm kind of like just cool with him at this point, just because like again, dude was like going through some shit, man. I don't blame him for being snippy. Sometimes the apology isn't a verbal apology, but it's just that they stopped doing it. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Alex is a person I briefly forgot. The game sure doesn't want you to. Okay, so we're gonna have to be careful around Suture with the Silver Spoon strategy, is what we've learned today.
When did you doing his? I'm gonna pay.
Alright, let's go.
Why? What the hell?
Let's go to
Bella, will you please misunderstand what the hell is going on? Can I skip this? No.
walking back to the van. Why was I a lot of times that maybe I was Alex?
The cat stole my chair.
She was smooth. What do you? She.
In
Still resetting for shiny dark card, by the way. Still no dice. And now for the see, this is the part this is why we dropped the backup save a moment ago. This is the part I'm scared of because from this point on, I'm gonna tell you something terrifying. I'm sorry that you're gonna have to find out about this way, but we don't have Rory for this dungeon. We're not gonna have Rory for a minute, actually. I know, but remain calm. I don't have a plan. We're actually fucked. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I'm gonna be honest.
I am sorry I had to take. Please,
Where exactly?
we are going here. I will.
Why do you feel?
That.
What level does she join at? Level 6. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. We're gonna have to, like, use this shit as character. Oh, we're gonna be here for a very long time, my friend. We're gonna be here for a very, very long time. I don't think I'm gonna do the whole dungeon this stream, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna, like, start it. Also, I'm hungry as shit and I want to get some spaghetti. I have spaghetti in the fridge.
So you mean to say that? But they.
So you mean to say that? Nothing, because I'm skipping the dialogue. Hey, don't you have important dialogue? I. well, from this point on, we're locked into this. So we're gonna like leave our backup save the fuck alone from here. I'm gonna go into the mine dungeon to see if we can get any skills for Essentia real quick. Don't worry, we're not gonna get anything we're not supposed to have. We're not gonna upgrade our Carta. We're just here for the skills. And maybe some new Carta. I misremembered the jump button. Did I ever send you that spaghetti recipe I like, cool dude? Like, I have this on my spaghetti recipe. That like you might like. Was there actually anything I could get for Essentia yet? Or do I need to wait till I get the flamethrower? Because Essentia and Alex are all we got, dude. So we gotta work with them or we're fucking cooked. Unfortunately, none of those characters have any real cheese you can do, so pray to Jesus. Like, that's all I can say about that. Pray to Jesus, because Lord knows that only He can help us now. There's Carta egg in there. I might have actually had to wait for the thing. I know I've gotten this one because like you throw the cat through the bars for some reason. Which I guess is the solution to the problem. Do you ever get to try that out? How'd it turn out? I should post that publicly at some point. I actually updated it though, but I'm gonna resend it to you later if you want. Cooking is fun. Bottom text. I know it's optimal for us to explore after we get the new flamethrower, but I just want to see if we can get a quick skill or two for Essential to help us out. I don't know if Essential really has many skills though. Like, I didn't use her much. I used her a little bit, but it was like, I mean, it's the Essential. She's just a raw DPS character with no real gimmicks. Could have sworn there was some sort of skill for Essential around here. Anyone who's actually played this game 100% of it, does anyone know where to get any skills for Essentia, or like am I just like losing my marbles? Oh hey, it's Sammy. Oh hey, wait, no, game's over. We found her. Good job, everyone. This is the super boss. I'm not gonna be fighting that. No, 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 no. You can't make me. You can't make me. Okay. Cooking is rad. Bottom text. I think I can do this. I don't think I've done this yet. Do I remember what that does? No. I feel like I can almost cheese my way in there, but yeah, I don't think there actually is an Essentia skill I can get without the flamethrower, if there's one at all. I don't recall ever getting a new skill on the Essentia. So I guess I was just flat out mistaken. Alright, let's leave. Yeah, I mean, that's normally a great idea, but the problem is, again, I want to reiterate. We are relying on cheese. We have a dairy-heavy diet for this run. And now we don't have access to dairy, so... I do not fucking remember what to do here. Yeah, you see, oh, duh. I like how I played the door unlocking sound before I even, like, went to the door. We have to be very careful not to save over our backup save here. Luckily, there's still that, like, one enemy that we left behind on purpose, so we already need infinite money. Because one thing we can always do to win is just, like... Shit. Okay, this is bad. Perfect. Oh wait, we need to blowtorch to do this. Fighting pretty much anything here is going to be an automatic death sentence. I guess we'll start there. If I recall, there's some puzzle relating to this. Okay, yeah, so just follow this. Yep, there we go. Oh! Oh, we're doing this now? I thought we'd have more time before shit hit the fan, dude, I'll be honest. Dude, we are. Oh, I think we're just about to lose, to be honest. Like, I don't. This isn't going well for us. I don't. Like, we've already gotten a turn and we're already fucking dying. Essentia is already bleeding, dude. And she's not any stronger than everyone else. Yeah, I'm gonna keep a buck 50 with you, Chief. I don't have a fucking clue how we're going to do this. Oh, that's a glitch. I'm just gonna let us die here simply by virtue of I don't have a plan. Wait, let me try something. I have one idea that might allow us to cheese past this one encounter. See, the game still lets you skate away. So what if we're able to skate away from this and it just counts as a win? I mean, like, I told you, she has no gimmicks, and we're reliant on gimmicks to survive. Of course she's gonna be useless, dude. Okay, so, skate away doesn't work. I didn't have a plan B. I'm just gonna let us die, and we're gonna call that stream. Well, there's no point letting us die if we're just gonna call it stream anywho. Because what I need to do now is I need to take some time to think about what the hell I'm gonna do here, and I might dip into the Yiik cord to ask for help, because I got nothing. Okay? You want the truth? I got nothing. Oh my god. Oh, we're in so much trouble. I didn't know this fight was mandatory, dude. I didn't know this fight was mandatory. Like, maybe I can just brute force it somehow, but first of all, I would need to change the essential equivalent, and that means loading my last save anyways. I think we're going to stop stream here because of these reasons. Cool, dude, do you have any suggestions before we call it a day? This is why we made the backup save. Because, like, this dungeon, this is a large part why I made a backup save. This and, like, you know, the time thing with that chapter 5. No, no, no. We're not giving up, okay? We're just taking a break. We can still solve this. I know there's a solution. I just don't know what it is. God. Of course, the nation like with the two most gimped characters in history for a fucking dungeon, dude. I just need to think. There might be something with the infinite money trick and silver spoon. If I can get enough to one tap on the enemies, the art will be far easier. But I still have to find a way to legitimately kill the other two at level 5. Skill issue, cool dude. I'm kidding. That's fair. Is this a game I'd recommend to you? Somewhat. Get it on sale is what I would say to you. I mean, I could always just stream something else, and like, no one watches this shit anyway. Well, aside from you, which I greatly appreciate, but it's like, I don't know. I'm just a little bit upset about how my Lobot video got like 39 fucking views in a day. Like, yeah, like it's shit. It's a bit of effort, but the actual filming and solving the battles that took a lot of effort, even if the editing didn't. Fucking. Yeah, I think we're calling it a day. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us, and I'll see y'all next time. And I'm probably gonna dip in the Discord if I figure out what the fuck to do here. Have a great day, everyone.